Hi everybody. It's out here in the woods. It's near my home. So just, kind of walking and pondering. So I thought I'd just come on here and, show you the woods. There we are. So this little patch of greenery with this trail links Queen Street in Toronto. I'm in Toronto. Queen Street, which is down by the Lake Ontario, and Kingston Road. So I decided just to take a walk here and just have a moment in the woods. And it occurred to me, I just thought I'd show you guys what this looks like. A few people walking around, not too many. There's a few people. There's a breeze up in the trees, so I imagine the microphone's kind of picking that breeze up and maybe making this sound on this, little, whatever it does, distort it. So, yeah, we got a lot going on, don't we? The world is kind of, even though look at this beautiful world, like this beautiful world we live in, mankind is kind of doing all it can to destroy not just the planet, but, destroy us, destroy people, destroy humanity. That sounds pretty dark while I'm walking in these beautiful woods. But that's what it feels like to me, and has for a while. Certainly these last 3 years. And, that's sad. And what do we do about that? That's always my question to myself. Well, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do with a group of people or one other person or whatever it is? What can we do? And I just keep doing what's, one step in front of myself. And I keep following the path laid out in front of me. And that's what I do. But, of course, many of us know at this point in the day that Donald Trump has been found guilty by some strange bunch of court action here. And this is a dark day. He said, oh, it's a dark day for America. But quite honestly, I think it's a dark day for the Western world. And I've noticed that a lot of Americans are putting up pictures of their flag upside down. Like, that's you don't see that. I don't think I've actually ever seen that. I could be, missed one or two, but I've never seen that. And they're posting, pictures of the American flag with bananas, calling it a banana republic. Well, I'd say there's a huge truth in that. And I think here in Canada, we're witnessing that as well when we're looking at trials of the truck convoy or the bank accounts being frozen of just ordinary citizens, which we all are, no matter what. We're all just, whether we're rich or poor or whatever, we're in powerful positions or we live on the street, we're all just ordinary Canadians and people. And we saw bank accounts being frozen by the government just in a stroke of their pen, or they're saying, hey, demanding that the banks freeze their accounts. Well, if you don't call that a banana republic, I'm not sure what you would. We're being run by tyrants, and I think many of of you that are listening to this likely agree with me to at least some extent. Got a little robin here on the steps. See if I can get him for you. I got him, take his photograph. There you go. So I just climbed up that bit of stairs. Got a little bit more to go. And so So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so we're all living in this tyrannical uh, situation, not only in America, of course, but in Canada as well. We've been watching that for quite some time. The truck convoy and the aftermath, like during it, of course, when we saw troops and troops coming in, coming in on their own citizens who were peacefully, and I will say that peacefully. They may have been parked illegally, but they were conducting themselves in peace. So I got to the top of the hill. So I'm now here at just approaching Kingston Road. So I won't really stay on too much. I just want to come on and say what, we've got to do all we can to stand up against this tyranny that we're all witnessing. So that's really what I want to say. I do want to say, and I don't mean this in any, well, I kind of mean it in a sort of a bad way, but I was at an event the other night for Dan Hartman, so that he could what do I want to say? He's putting forth. He has already filed 2 lawsuits for wrongful death for his young son Sean, who died at 17, and he has filed these 2 suits. One is against the government of Canada, which of course is all of us, but against the government of Canada, and against Pfizer for wrongful death. So I was at that fundraiser, and I was filming, as I do, and I usually try to tell people, that I'm live streaming or that I'm filming, and but it's sort of obvious. And so here's what I want to say is I did have 1 or 2 people come up to me after, one specifically, to say she did not want to be on camera, she did not want to be in my film, etc. She, I guess, has some concern about being seen by her family, by her friends. I don't know. I didn't get to the specifics of it. And I said I would do my best to, if I saw her specifically on the piece of film, I would do something to, fuzz that out or do something. And I shook her hand and I said, I'll do my best. But, and then someone else came up and said, oh, there's some people that are concerned. And here's what I want to say to that, and not in a mean way, but kind of mean. We are in a fight for our lives. And if you don't think that's true, so be it. I think it's true. I think we're in a fight for our lives. We're in a fight for our country and our way of life. Western society, I think we're being attacked at all fronts. And not to be dramatic about it, but I believe that's true. And thank you, Phil. Yes, thank you. And so I do what I can do. You guys do what you can do. And I really want to say this again, not mean, but kind of mean, that if you are coming out to events that are definitely known as freedom events, then be prepared to be filmed. I'm there to document it, not just to, have fun. I'm there to document this because this is not only historical, but it's important that we get these things on film, that, for whatever reason, to prove that we've been peaceful, to whatever. And if you are scared still at this point of being being seen, and again, not to be mean, but stay home, really. Stay home, send your emails, send your letters, phone call. Like, I can get the fact that you might still be scared because you have family and you have jobs, etc. But I would suggest do not come out in public. And even if that public is in a restaurant or a club or wherever it is, don't come out, because people will be filming and we need people filming. So please, if you cannot have your face shown, don't come out. I could say that more harshly, but I don't think there's a reason. I think I'm getting my point across. So that's really it. I do wish for the United States to find some peace in this, to find some strength in this, and because we need them, and we're neighbors, and we need them. So let's all be peaceful. Let's all be strong. Well, yeah, being outside is one thing, Phil, but even like going into a restaurant, you could say that that's private property, and so then the person, it has been open to the public, so there may be some fine lines in that, but thank you, everybody who's with each other. We're all here with each other, and we need to stand strong together. We really do. We're being attacked at all sides. People say, don't get distracted, and I agree with that. Don't get distracted. But sometimes, if like I liken it to say, if you're getting a grenade is coming over, or bomb is coming over, you gotta go for shelter. You gotta, fight that thing. But keep your eye on the prize. Absolutely. And to me, the eye on the prize isn't the issues. It is our freedom of speech, our freedom to assemble, all our freedoms, freedom of bodily autonomy, all of them. They belong to us as humans, whether we are Canadian or whatever. Every human in every piece of this planet should have a freedom. And these countries that have been, are fully dictatorships, that's sad. It's super sad for the people that live under that. But we're, in my, the way I'm seeing it, we're falling under that as well. And when you see something like, this is a term I only just recently heard, the term lawfare. It's no longer being said warfare, but lawfare. And this is what we're being fought with as well. We're being just, hit with as well. So when you watch a trial that, takes out, this trial that Donald Trump just went through was insane. And I don't want to even put that caveat whether you like him or you agree with him. Like, this is just wrong. I have my They Lied hat on, as usually I do. And please remind people to go to that website, theylied.ca. It's really full of information. Right now in Regina, Saskatchewan, here in Canada, the National Citizens Inquiry is still continuing. They're putting their inquiry, the witnesses up live. So find that and watch it. This I say about when I'm out here documenting, I'm out at a rally or I'm out at a speech or whatever it is, and I'm there and I'm documenting it. It's important that we document, what's going on. So I'm, the National Citizens Inquiry, not only are they documenting it, but they're doing it live. This is important. And I don't do all my stuff live, but I do my best to kind of do some live, a lot of it live or whatever, when I'm on a rally or wherever, to do some of it live so that, it can be seen that it's in this very moment that this particular thing is happening. Whatever that thing is, whether it's me walking through the woods and having a conversation, it's live. You can see that's where I am. And you can verify the truth of it, if you need to. Come down to Queen Street in Toronto. Take this walk. Was it from Queen Street to Kingston Road? And it's verifiable. There's no editing, there's no magic anything. So we need to do these things, and it's really, really important. So for all of people that are worried that they'll be seen on camera, I get it. I'm sorry that that's the way it is, but I do understand. You have family, you have jobs, whatever it is. It's, whatever. I get it. But if that's the case, stay home or be very vigilant about where the cameras are or where they might be, and sit in a corner. I don't know. You got to figure that out. But we're not going to stop filming. So, I told that woman I would do my best to try and, if I could see her in that, I would do something to kind of erase her face. But that's just not the way I would like to work. So I just wanted to say that, and please, everybody, yeah, stay vigilant. We are in, we are definitely in a war, you know, however you want to term that war. And so stay free, stay happy, you know, be peaceful. You know, being happy and peaceful is our weapon of choice. It's my weapon of choice. And sometimes we have to, you know, be a little bit more forceful and, you know, all that. But, you know, being free, being peaceful, being pleasant, being happy is our best weapon for, for out there, and our best health and healing for ourselves and for the world. So saying all that, I will say goodbye and really have a really wonderful day. And this is Friday, so Saturday tomorrow, I will be up in Shelburne, Ontario. All being well, all being as planned, I'll be up in Shelburne, Ontario. So hey, Shelburne, haven't been up there for a little while. Shelburne is just north of Orangeville for anybody who wants to kind of map that out. And I've been going up there since, oh, probably May of 2022, but I know Jeremy Glass, who started that, along with Lindsay, they started that rally in March of 2022 after Jeremy came back from Ottawa, and has been holding that line since then, every other Saturday. So I've joined them many times, and have become friends with a lot of people up there. So I'm going up there for the rally. Then I'm going to be heading up to Creemore because Dan Hartman's doing another fundraiser. So I will be up there. I will be filming, and whether it's live or I just take some film, because it's the actual quality of the film is better if I do. I usually try and do a little bit of live, you know, just say, hey, I'm here. This is truly what's happening. And then, you know, I'll do some film so it's better quality. And Tamara will be up there, and so that's where I'll be Saturday. And yeah, so I know that the tickets for Creemore have sold out, but I would suggest, if you're kind of in the area and feel like coming up, I'd say come up, have a parking lot party, you know, donate, you know, enjoy yourselves, and donate to this cause. It's probably one of the most important causes we can donate to, because it is not only for this man's broken heart, to try and help him heal through that, and many broken hearts, but it is legal action against the cause. This is what we need to take on board. Okay, everybody, have a really nice day. Love you all. See you later.